Kontinui the Gami. Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Boy. You can call me Scott. It is a frigid, cold, horrible world outside. One of those deceptively cold days where you look outside and you think, "Oh, it's so nice. The sun's coming out." Except it just means that the clouds aren't holding in heat, and it is colder than bejesus out there. And so I'm huddling inside and playing a cozy game. Is it responsible for me to be recording this game, considering at the time of recording this I'm like a month ahead on my blueprints schedule? Maybe it's not responsible, but golly is it cozy and fun. So that's what I'm doing, because I need anything to make the world feel just a little bit warmer. Plus we last time we were making such outrageously good progress on things. Like, we got the fountain, and like, it was a bummer that the run ended when it did, but golly, we've got some good things going on here. We have all kinds of stuff here. Like, we figured out or at least we're figuring out the code, the secret code, the code that's secret, the secretest of secret codes. I mean, the pantry is nice, but I don't know. These are all kind of lame starts here. I guess I lean more pantry to get money and then maybe some food items, because that just breaks us even on the steps. And granted, there's a chance that there's a different item in there that this one tends to more frequently have like a chest or something, but it's not like we can open it right now anyway. So I'm gonna go with the pantry, and then I'm gonna proceed to not go in there and open up some other ones. Chapel den. I do like the den. Get ourselves some gems. Some den gems. Gotta get the den gems. Ooh, a courtyard this early, huh? Alright, bunker. Man. Kind of getting some bum starts here. Yeah, okay, so we got that. I'm gonna go in here first. I want to get that gem. Gotta get that. Gotta get that gem for rooms. Gotta get that gem for rooms. I don't know how the rest of that song goes. I don't think there is a rest of that song, actually, now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure it's just that on a loop until you either throw up or explode. So, hallway. Hallway's not a bad one. I don't hate the hallway, because that gives us the same. That will give us the same key as that one, and like this one's like, you'll always get the library, but I honestly don't think the library is that helpful for us at this point. I think we've gotten pretty much everything we can from the books. Got the pump room, and I largely was able to figure out how the pump room works. The only thing I don't know about the pump room was using the reserve tank, but, you know, Bridge and Bride, we already have this one, though. Yeah, we've already got everything in this row. The paintings will only be helpful when we start getting up a few more levels. Drawing room would be nice. Drawing room would be nice. But I still don't. So okay, so we figured out, based on I don't even know if we need, there might be something else that'll help us in the first half of the message. But the message based on the rooms, based on the clues that I have so far is, something, 8 dates crack 8 safes. So the safe in here has to have a date of some sort. As far as figuring out what that date is, well, I don't know. Getting the extra thing, the extra pathway would be nice, but I feel like we're not actually particularly locked in if we just do this, because we have the corridor and the hallway. So I'm kind of tempted, I'm kind of leaning towards get this and load ourselves up with some items. This one can give us items, but it's more of a toss-up. Whereas this one, we definitely know we'll get those, and as far as like the useful items, I feel like this one and this one have an equal chance. So I'm kind of leaning towards this one, because having gem, coin, and key are all helpful. And this, yeah, this one we have. Let me guess, it's bat. Let me guess, there's a tub. Yeah, bat and bath. It's an H. Yep. Okay, so we've got all of those things. I don't see any other useful items. Just our little birdie there. Okay, so that handles that. We could go up to that hallway, which is steps-wise the most sensible one. And since that could potentially lead us back into these ones, maybe we'll do that. I'm going to do my best to try and have, like, a few different connecting pathways as well for us. I think that was my big shortcoming on the last one, is that I didn't have any connectors. So we were really just kind of SOL after a certain point. Road and rod. That's an A. Yeah, so that just verifies crack. Crack 8 safes. So yeah, I think 8 dates crack 8 safes. So we need to find 8 different dates, and we need to figure out which safes they apply to. So yeah. That's what I think we need to do for that one. For now, we're content. Ooh, see the passageway. I don't know if I want to use up 2 gems on that one at this point, though. The chapel can kind of achieve the same thing. Rotating it wouldn't be too bad. But losing 1 coin, I obviously don't like losing coins, but I feel like it's kind of a small price to pay. So I'm going to do that one. And then let's see what we can get if we come over here. It's gonna be kind of difficult with these things, isn't it? Not stoked about this, but it doesn't mean we have to be completely cut off from the pantry. We could still end up with something good up top. So I'm gonna go with the nook. And we're gonna go this way to avoid spending the money. Ooh, hey, look at that. We got a safe. Probably got something good in it. Grab that key. And then we've got all of the things we need here. Yeah, let's use a key. Let's use it. Burn them if you got them. Ooh, the silver key, which is nice. Door leads to a room with many doors. That's actually helpful. I always like that, pulling that one in my back pocket, because that can really be a good way to reopen things if we feel stuck somewhere. It's not great losing 2. Could do the library, but that's going to really cut us off from that foundation. If we do the gymnasium and suck it up with the extra steps, that can be that sort of connector that I'm looking for. So we're going to go with that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. You can't stop me. Can't stop me. Let's see here. So if we go in here, is this one? We have the full might of clues for this one. Got coat and cot, which is the A, and that matches with where we are. I am fairly confident I've cracked that code. And that feels good. I don't like that we're already encountering locked doors, but hey. The hallway is going to achieve really what I'm hoping to achieve as far as having the connectors. The garage is nice, but I don't think it's critical. I think there are plenty of other places we could wind up with a garage. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to grab the West Wing Hall. And then... and resume going in other places. This one, yeah, we've already read that note a million times over. What do we have here? Oh, secret passage! The wine cellar. Have I ever gotten the wine cellar before? I don't even know if I've ever grabbed that one. Secret passage would be nice. Room of our choice. Room color of our choice, at least. Burning 1 gem isn't... like, I always like saving those as long as possible, but I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I don't hate that set of room choices. Why is that song stuck in my head right now? What even happened? How did I get here? What has become of me? Okay. Getting the pool adds locker room. So getting the pump room with that pool, that might be nice. I'm gonna do that. Oh, I didn't remember that we had the pool. Well, no, we didn't have the pool empty before. We had the fountain emptied before, and the fountain was still emptied. So if we get the pump room, we might still be able to make something of that. But I'm going to come down here and see if we can make sure that we have some unlocked doors. Key to the bedroom, so we could get a bedroom. It wouldn't be a bad idea, actually, to try and get a bedroom. But I feel like most bedrooms end up being dead ends. Ooh, that's a tricky one. Green tends to be a lot. Hall would be nice. If we get a hallway to try and, like, have an option to connect all of these different bits together, that would be nice. And that would be a purchase room, which those tend to have connectors too. Okay, I'm gonna try playing the odds here, and I'm gonna try going with a hallway to see if that means we can make sure we get a couple, like get a place that has a connector. Yeah, like the hallway with a key right there. That's what I'm talking about. Hallway doors are always unlocked, but that kind of cuts us off. Whereas if we do that, that gets that connection, that loop that I'm looking for out of all of this. Special cost bypass too. That's oof. Oof. Aquarium does that too. Every color of room, which could be helpful with some of those later rooms and some of those experiments. But a key would be nice. Ooh, this is actually a tough decision. It's a rare situation where it's a tough decision because I want all of them. Usually it's a tough decision because I hate all of them. It's like, all of these are equally sucky. What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and have a miserable time, a miserable run, and hate my life? Ew. Oh, boy. Alright, I'm gonna go with this one because this one requires a gem and has no guarantees. Whereas this one has no requirement but guarantees a key. So I think that just adds up to being a better choice for us. Grab that. And let's see where these options will take us. We can have a dining room, which then gets us that connector. So does the parlor. The dining room might actually be super handy in this situation here. Because then we can, like, as we're trying to go back and forth between outside and stuff, as long as our run takes us deep enough, then we can have a guaranteed meal that'll give us a lot of extra steps. Like, I like the idea of getting the extra gems, but I feel like the parlor's pretty frequent to find, and I feel like the dining room is kind of a risky one to find, and it could really pay dividends long term. So I'm gonna grab that one. And then let's see what our options are here. Ooh, coat check would be nice too. Bedroom's a waste in that one. Closet would be nice. Oh man, we're getting some good options here. I don't know. I guess I don't feel like there are any items as of late that are ones that I've really want. Like, they're ones that have been like, oh yeah, it'd be nice to guarantee that I could have this. But even then, the coat check isn't a guarantee. I'm gonna go with the closet. I'd rather have items. Rather have the items. Oh, that was the right choice, man. Getting the metal detector. Yes. More keys and money. It's a lot of great stuff there. Okay, and so for the sake of prudence, just because we're here, I'm going to go down here, and then we'll go back up towards the pool and continue on. Although, actually, we could just loop around, knowing that we have the pool, and we could loop around to our corridor here and try to loop up, because then we don't have to debate whether it's worth it to lose the coin. And this is actually bringing us around. This is good. This is good. We can make this work. Yeah. This is already turning into a strong run right now. I'm happy about this run. We already have all that stuff. We don't need that. Can I drink the wine? You can get drunk. You have better luck finding rooms, but also it takes 3 steps per room because you're staggering around so much. Grab that. Grab that. And I want the cheese grater. Great for fighting enemies. It's not going to kill them, but it's definitely going to make them uncomfortable. Prayer, crow, break, hand, crowbar, bar, iron, rosary, what? Break, pray, no. I mean, based on what I'm guessing this is going to be, I'm guessing this is one of the few that I don't have down here. It seems like it's supposed to be an A. I just want to know how I get that, because I can give me some pray and pry. Pray and pry. There it is. There it is. Because like I say, all of these pictures can have multiple meanings. At least, like I said on the last time I played this, all these paintings seem like they can have a couple meanings. So if I can kind of unlock what a few of the meanings are and have those in mind as I encounter them elsewhere, it might be easier to find more information on what any of these are. So, alright, we can come in here. This one. Yeah, we've got... so the bottom 4 rows of the house, we've already got everything unlocked. So there's nothing to gain by obsessing over stuff. I mean, okay, so parlor or commissary. I'm gonna get the parlor because I mean, like, I might have enough to buy some stuff at the commissary, but I don't want to burn the gem. But if I get the gems, then we can still end up with a commissary later when we have more money and can make use of it. Plus, that might get us in a better position to know which items are going to be useful, because there aren't any items that are guaranteed helpful right now. Yeah, I'll take the magnifying glass. Take that. Cool. Cool. Nothing else here. Okay, what do we got? What's our clue? The other two boxes are true. That one's probably gonna be false. The other two boxes are blue. Yeah, so that one's false, which means that one's false, which means this one has to be true. The other two boxes are empty, right? Because that one can't be true, because if that one's true, then all three boxes are true, which is categorically false. And then if the other two boxes are blue, that one has to be false. So we know that's false, which means this has to be the true one. The other two boxes are empty, which means if this one has to be true, those two are empty, which means the gems are in this one. That was an easy one. Boom and boom. Okay. See, that dead ends us. I don't want to do that. I think doing the spare room is the move here, because we don't want to get dead ended here. We don't want our end to die in this scenario. Look at the beautiful view outside. Look at the lazy painting job here. They didn't even cover the paint. That's probably all dried up and useless now. For shame. That, or like the employees are still here and they're like, "Don't panic, get up, we gotta go," and they're just like panicked running away. I don't like doing the dark room here because I don't like not being able to see what my options are, but I feel like this is what we have to do here. We want to keep this one moving. So I guess as long as I don't end up with a dead end, this will work. I would love to make sure it turns left, but it doesn't have to. I feel like the gem might be more likely to guarantee that. It might be worth it to burn one. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna risk it. Yeah, okay, that worked out. That worked out okay. Oh, and we got the experimental room too, and there's items in here? Oh, that ended up being worth it, man. Where's... Oh, I stepped away from it. It's over here somewhere. Ah, there you are. Come here. Come here. Take a key. It's great. That one needs the boiler. Does nothing for us right now, but we can check the key... or the thing here. Experiment setup. In with experiment. Each time you find some trash while digging, each time you eat an apple, when you draft a hallway from another hallway. I feel like... So, like, this one we can guarantee to happen, but I don't want to feel beholden to making that happen. And then each time you eat an apple, a letter will be delivered to the mailroom. Gain 1 star, or set steps to 40. I feel like gain 1 star is going to be the move, unless we get under 40. And once you get under 40, it's nice. Yeah, like, I might come and switch it, because I think you can switch it partway through, right? Hi, kitty. My kitty has decided to come join us, probably because she knows I have the electric blanket and wants to be warm because it's freezing cold. We have, like, everything cranked up to the max in our home right now, and it's still, like, struggling to keep up. It's so cold outside. Current weather readings have it at -5 degrees outside, and that's before accounting for, like, wind chills and stuff. So we're basically it's basically like that scene in what's the apocalypse? Is it Day After Tomorrow? Is that the one where, like, they're like there and you can see the cold is chasing them like a ghost, and it approaches the door, but then it stops at the closed door because everyone knows a closed door stops cold. The one thing I will say in defense of that, sorry, eat an apple. And then for now, we're going to do gain 1 star, and then we might change that. In defense of that scene, start experiment. In defense of that scene, the one thing I will say, while it's still an absurd hyperbolic scene, right? Like, it's absurd hyperbole to think that it would work that specifically and that exactly. Like it's chasing them down. You know, like, as absurd as that is, what I will say, what's this? Oh, is there anything to... Oh, see, look at that. Cooler is unaffected. So, yeah, like, I don't know what... Yeah. Heating and cooling curves. Okay, so like I don't know, the freezer seems like it is only good in very, very specific situations. But yeah, so in defense of that scene, well, obviously it's exaggerated for the sake of movie magic and all that crap. What I will say, I don't want that one, but I also don't want to spend 2 gems. A locker room might be nice. Spend only 1. It connects us, but then we're stuck trusting that the pool will eventually lead to rooms that can connect us all the way over. Whereas if we did this, that gives us a couple... I feel like the passageway is going to be the move here. I think that's the smartest one to do. It's not great, but I think it's the smartest one. I don't like burning all of my gems here, but there's no rotation that can help. So, yeah, I'm going to do that one. I hope I don't regret that, but I think that's the move. Yeah. But, like, okay, sorry, I keep getting distracted. I'm trying to explain why that scene could have been more ridiculous than it was. Because the thing of it is, like, you could, in theory, if the door is well insulated and they had a fire going in the other room, you could create a little pocket of warm air that would eventually have a limit to where, like, the forces of hot would meet the forces of cold and create like a freeze point barrier or something like that. That's not a technical term. I'm just making things up. But it's like in theory, you could have something like that happen. So in defense of that situation, not that it makes the movie any less ridiculous, but it's like, you know, it's not, because, you know, everyone loves to look at that and be like, it's the stupidest thing ever, completely makes a movie unwatchable. It's like, first off, it's fiction. You just enjoy it for what it is. And second off, like, I've seen more ridiculous things. I would argue that the one, I forget what it's called, but it's the movie where, like, they're all like, it's like Morgan Freeman at the beginning. Hold on, chart and cart, that's an H. It's an H. That just confirms that it's 8 in this line. The one movie where it's Morgan Freeman at the beginning is like, the human only uses 10% of its brain. Imagine if we could unlock the other 90%. And so they invent a drug to do that, and they give it to, I think it's Scarlett Johansson. And then she proceeds to just, like, be able to look at a sign and learn, like, the entire Mandarin language or something like that. That's not how it works. That one's way more ridiculous. It's not even close to how any of this works. Man, they really got us by the short ones on this situation here. I don't like no longer being able to see all 3, but it is definitely the most important thing ever in this game to have as many door options as possible. So I feel like this has got to be the one we do, because we can't afford the foyer. Like, the foyer might have been a reasonable compromise there, but yeah. So, okay, let's see what we got here. What special keys do I have? The silver key. Wait, hold on. Exit. I want to see. Where am I? Using one that has lots of doors could be pretty handy right now. This could be a really good place to do it, because that'll guarantee shotgun our directions. This might be the time to do it. I think I'm gonna do it. So, oh, not the weight room. Oh, I don't want to lose half of it. Losing 25 steps right now would suck. I mean, we could go back to the laboratory and do set it to 40 every time we eat an apple or something. But we're leaving a lot of things up to chance that way. And even doing that, we lose 10 plus whatever it takes to go back, to walk to the laboratory and back. So I don't think that's... I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it, because we're not cut off yet. Chamber of Mirrors. Oh, I've never had this one before. Can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. Oh, neat. Okay. All right. The music's getting so creepy right now. Hold on. What's our other option, at least? Oh, what do we have here? What does this do? Oh, that's for the foundation. We've already, like, dealt with that. We already had that happen like we needed. That's fine. And then we have, in this one, pool's the only room that would have painting stuff. Man, the music is getting super intense right now. Holy crap. That's really bizarre. I don't understand. No, I don't want to lose half my stuff. Stop making me do that. Okay. All right, I'll just take the chance. Was this another archives? That's funny. At least that kind of like nullifies the effect of it. All right, let's see what happens with this. I don't know what happens with this. I don't know what this means. I don't know what that did. I don't know what that did. Does it like... What did I do? What did that accomplish? I'm so confused right now. Okay. Like, if I can't go through there, because it's just showing like the mirrors, and like we've got that central thing, but how do I get to that? Do I... Okay, hold on. Maybe... Oh, we don't even need to get the painting. Is there like a clue? There's a gem on that. Gem on that. Okay, wait. Oh, wait. I wonder if I'm supposed to be able to get like a clue about which direction I should try to enter from. I don't know what this means. I have no idea what this means. I wonder if we can get a clue like up here. Is it still... Yeah, it's all still reflecting. I don't know what any of this means. Okay. We'll just see if we can like loop back. I feel like there's supposed to be some clue. Like we saw something go up and there's still glass preventing us from going in here. But like this seems like it's supposed to be a real room that we can go into. I don't know, man. This game's confusing as heck. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where I am. Alright, let's go into here so we can reach the pool. Ah, beans. Well, we have a key card, so we can use that. I guess I have to. I'm assuming the key card's only good for one use here. Oh, the den would be so good to get right there. The den would be really good to get right there. Commissary's fine, but I like the den connecting things. Yeah, I can't get the commissary anyway, and it's risky. I'm gonna get the den, knowing that we can get a gem and connecting to the house, the house of circus, mirror room, the miroir. Press that button. So okay, so that seems like that lifted something there. So we can presumably maybe go back through and go through that room or something. It's confusing. I don't understand what's happening, man. Okay. Anyways. For now, let's go back through here and see where this takes us. Hold on, where are we in this one? We're at a new... Oh, wait. Can we... Yeah. I should pay attention to the paintings again. Tag, Cliff, 10, Den, Cliffs of Dover, Store, necklace, 10, number, Cliff, ledge, edge, 10, mountain, no, dog tags, pendant, tag, jewelry. I feel like with the confusing one more so is this one. What's this supposed to be? Is that a shore? Or a cliff? Dune? And I don't know. I might skip that one for now. I'm gonna see what we get here. What do we have? Ooh, the drawing room. This is a good place to get the drawing room. I mean, I don't like using up the gem that I just got, but connecting to the pool and having another place to continue. Actually, oh wait, now that I'm looking at it, I have to do this one if I want to keep this alive, because the House of Mirrors, or the Chamber of Mirrors, might not actually amount to much. So I am definitely going to do that. We can look and see if we can figure out what the date is in there. I don't know what this is. Dang it. 10. Tab. I don't know. Oh, shoot. Look at the time. It's time for me to say thank you so much for joining me. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Oh, man, this game. Put your thinking cap on for it. Words of wisdom. Don't put a house of mirrors in your own home. Especially not one that, like, you can't even, like, there isn't even a walkthrough. Not even because, like, it makes things confusing and more difficult for you to survive in your own home. But also because, like, let's be real. How many times are you going to accidentally get it wrong and smack your own face into it? It's going to be, even if it doesn't hurt you, it's going to leave smudges all over everything unless you're just carrying Windex with you every time you go there. And then you're going to have guests over and they're going to see all the face prints. They're going to know that you ran into it like an idiot. And it's going to be so embarrassing. It just doesn't seem like it's worth it. It just doesn't seem like it's a good choice. So I would advise against it, personally. Okay, anyway, love you. Bye. Oh, man. We're definitely making good progress in learning this game. The fact that every single run now is, like, exciting and making good progress. I feel like that's got to be a sign that we're coming along in this game, right? Right? Please. I beg of you.